First, so far what we did is manually we are assigning plan to an employee, correct? So far we just go to the worker and assign the plan. We are waive the plan or elect the plan. But what we are doing now, we'll create one plan, let's say retirement plan, and the expectations are this plan should be automatically default. You no need to select manually. Okay, you no need to select manually. How to trigger the plan automatically? So before that, can anyone tell me how to assign a plan directly to the worker? What is the switch? Anyone? At plan level, we have one control. We discussed in previous sessions. If we can enable that, plan automatic, right? Auto enroll. At plan level, we have that. Let's see in the tenant. Hmm. So here, I'm going to edit this plan. Here you have one function called auto enroll. Okay, select this checkbox. So why we have to select auto enroll? Because there might be few plans and where we have to default the plans. Okay, for example, retirement savings, health savings. If you give option to the employees, they may forget to enroll or they may not enroll. But sometimes you have to mandate. You have to force them. Okay, you have to force them to select this plan. Okay. So once select the auto enroll, it will force an employee to choose the plan. Okay. Let's see. There's no additional configurations required. One is auto enroll and enrollment event rule. We have to change few. So just enable the switch. We'll test it quickly. We'll assign the plan to this employee Johnson. Expectation is the plan should be defaulted. You see here, it's automatically defaulted. So employee no need to elect this one, right? It's see, it's selected and it's grayed out. It doesn't allow you to waive the plan. So this way you can force an employee to choose the plan. Okay. Any questions here? Simply, Manisha.
No, no question.
Okay, simple. We have to just enable that auto enroll so that the plan will be defaulted. But there is one challenge in auto enrollment plan. If you want to waive the plan, it doesn't allow you. So how we can waive the plan? That we'll discuss, don't worry, because we have to do the EAP. So now let's talk about passive events.
But we can still remove this plan if the customer doesn't want it or the employee doesn't want it.
We can remove it, but not employee. Whenever you're giving the auto enrollment plan, employee is not going to be remove the plan. Only the Ben admin or Ben partner have access to remove the plan. To achieve
Yeah,
that,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, to achieve that, we have to do some additional configuration at enrollment event rules. We'll discuss. We'll discuss the topic. But just we have seen how to assign the plan or default the plan automatically. Okay.
Okay.
So now passive events. Let me ask you one question. Let me put one question. Let's say you're implementing benefits for 5,000. 5,000 employees, you're implementing benefit, and client has a requirement only for healthcare plan. That is, in healthcare plan, normally employee, spouse, child eligible, but client have a requirement if child age reaching to 24. If child has age reaching to 24, automatically plan should be waived. I mean, automatically the child dependent should be waived off from the plan. Okay. So once the dependent child age reaching to 24, automatically the plan should be waived the dependent child from the plan. Now you have 5,000 employees. Are we going to manually? Are we going to, I mean, run the all employees manually and go each employee and see the age of the child dependent and we can remove the plan? It's not going to be possible, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Manual. So for this, Workday has given an option that is nothing but passive events. If any plan, if you want to assign to the employee, or if you any plan, if you want to waive to the employee without any user intervention, in simple automatically, okay, you can use these passive events. So how to create the passive events, how to associate it with the benefit plan, and how to schedule it, how to send the reminders to the employee saying that hey, your dependent child is going to waive off from this plan so and so date. That we will see in our today's session. Okay, and I hope this scenario will work in our tenant because we have tenant level challenges. So what we need in order to achieve this one, the first thing, passive event, rule, passive event, scheduling, alerts. Okay, these rules we need. Passive event rule, passive event, scheduling, alerts. So first let's create passive event rule. So name it. Sorry, before that we need two things: eligibility, rule, and event. So let's create these two first. Okay. So we gave the name, enrollment offering type, and just worker selectable and route enrollment method partner. Okay. Then we have to create a rule to select the here I used to confuse depend eligibility rule. I'm just looking for is an existing one. If not, child. So there are duplicate values. Let me set both. Add row button. Child age. Less than or equal to 24 is the rule we created. Then create passive event rule. So name it. So event type just now we created. Assign that. Rule we had just created. Yeah, this is the one. Then group versus salary. Okay. Then alerts. So when you want to alert the employee saying that your dependent's age reaches to 24, hence your dependent is no longer eligible for this plan. Okay. A week ahead or 15 days or on the same day, you can send an alert to the employee. So the employee will be aware, okay, that's the reason the plan or my child is not my child waived off from this plan. Okay, so we'll take one before prior to 1 day. The event. So 24th, 25th. Now here you can put the text message in detail. So this is a message we are going to send out to the employee, so that employee will be aware why the child is not eligible for this plan. Okay, done. Now hit OK. Now you have to schedule it. Go to the task, schedule passive events. So when you want to generate these alerts and when you want to run this passive event, daily basis or weekly or monthly, okay, so that you can select. Normally, whenever it comes to the dependent child age, it's always it should be daily. Daily it will run behind the screens. It identifies whose dependent or child age reaches to 24 and it will remove the plan from the worker. This activity we can do on weekly basis, monthly basis, or once in future, or daily. Dependent, I'm not sure. Someone might created this one. So select daily recurrence. So here you can give the request name and the rule whatever we have created, right? Just select from this list. And if you want to generate the alerts, send out the alerts, you can select it. Events you're generating, event is nothing but a business process event under worker history, where the Ben partner can check whether this passive event is triggered or not. Alerts are nothing but sending the alert message, the one we have configured passive event rule. And here we have next step or schedule. So when you want to run this, when you want to run this schedule, at what time zone, here you have a control. So I will just keep our class. Um, okay. So can you help me 8 a.m. IST equal to what is the Pacific time zone if we can convert?
Um, it's 2.5 hours behind from India.
Okay. Uh, okay, we'll take Manisha, you are from which region? Eastern time zone
Central,
or
Central time zone. Eastern is 1 hour ahead from me.
okay. So let's go with Central time zone.
You can put North Dakota, Chicago. Chicago is fine.
Okay. So I'm going to schedule this one from so when I want to start, what is the class start time in Central time?
Central is 9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m. So which means 21. Okay. So what we have done here, so let me summarize quickly. So we created passive event, we created the rule, we created the alert, then we assign those events and rule under passive event. Then after we are creating a scheduled passive events. Here we assign our rule, the one what we created. And here we are saying generate the event, generate the alert. Events are nothing but under worker history, the business process automatically it will be generated an event. So the Ben partner will check whether passive event has been generated or not. Alert is nothing but we're sending this message or notification to an employee. So the employee will be aware the dependent is going to be removed from the plan. And schedule, we are saying when this uh, event should be run in the system. So we are selecting specific time zones and we are telling at this central time 9:30 p.m. run this event. So what happens once the time is triggered to 9:30 p.m. this event automatically will run and it identifies who are all eligible employees, who are all eligible employees, who are all dependents reaching the age of 24. It will identifies and it will remove the employee from the plan. That's the expectation. Okay,
So
but
will
we yeah
sorry. So will it
no
send a report like in the notification box, like when it runs, like when we schedule the report, it runs. So will it send like these people have been removed?
actually this is a good question and even I faced always in the passive events. Alerts or events people will think we will receive here, right?
Right. Right.
But passive event tools are quite different. Not here. I will help you where we can see. So before that, is it clear the setup what we have done on scheduling till here? Simply the monster.
Yes.
Very clear.
Okay, excellent.
Very clear.
Very clear. Okay, so end of date. I will give you a week. Now we have to create a test script. But tomorrow we have to create a dependent age who is reaching to 24. That's okay. Where we can see the alerts, let me help you. Here, once this employee matches to our eligibility rule as per hmm, the benefit rule what we created. Here the employee will receive a alert here. What are the text message we have created? It will be received by this employee, and employee can access from here. Most of the people will think, okay, notification they can access from here. No, here only passive alerts. Okay, fine. Now we have to create a test case. The test case says today at 12 a.m. We have to create a test case like a dependent who is reaching to age 24 by today. I mean by tomorrow. So if that is the case, what is the employee's date of birth? This is the most challenging for benefit consultants. So let me add one dependent for Mr. Johnson. But no worries, I can help you on this one. Tomorrow, again, anyhow, we have to work on this. It's not going to work in first time.
Yep.
So, no worries. Um, so simplest, and Manisha, I need one help. If tomorrow, if any employee, sorry, if any dependent age reaching 24 tomorrow, then what is the date of birth of the employee? These are test case issues.
10:30. But
Uh,
so is it related with the countries or it will be just one country?
for US, but so US one dependent. If tomorrow her age reaching to 24, so what is the date of birth for her? Hmm.
10:30? October
Huh?
30th?
October 30. Will
So date will be 30 then.
24 means
Oh, okay, 2019. So 19. We have to go in 19.
yeah, this is a little challenging.
We have to minus 24 years. So 20. I think 90,
Two.
94 or 95.
So now here we will get a preview. So 2000 if we no 2004, 2005. So if you select this, it will show the
Yes.
no, it's not showing. Strange. Actually, here it will show days, months, years.
Because it's 2019. So 2019. So it should be 1995, 96,
19.
96. Let's try 96.
Okay. But it should show the preview. That's what I'm. Actually, whenever we give the age, I mean date of birth, it shows here these many months, these many days, these many years. It's not showing.
Should we do 95? Because it's 1 year less. It's 2019. Yeah, so do 95.
2000?
Hopefully. Sorry, 1995. That's what I'm thinking.
That's fine. We'll do one thing. We'll see here at Walker. Wow, excellent.
It is? Okay.
Perfect. Thanks.
Like 24 years.
94 as of today. Mm,
Yeah.
okay, that works. We said great less than or equal to 24, but tomorrow it should be greater than equal to 24. My eligibility rule is wrong. I'm sorry. So let's edit that also. Edit. View passive event. It should be greater than or equal to. Correct? Less than means less than 24.
Oh,
Uh,
23.
be greater than or equal to 24. So that the child whoever has age 24 and more, they should be that should be removed. Okay, excellent. Then now the last thing, we have to assign the plan to Mr. Johnson. Before that, we have to do one thing. So here we put the rule 19. So what we will do, we'll put the new rule, the one we created. Okay. Now we'll assign this plan to worker. So one rule we are using to assign the plan to delete the plan. Simple. Now we'll assign the plan. So our test data, actually passive window everything we created, but just we're creating a test data. 1 second. I will uncheck the auto enrollment for this plan. We'll test auto enrollment for another plan next session. Because whenever choosing the benefit plan equal to, whenever you want to remove the child or employee from the plan, we should not select auto enroll. Sure. Surprisingly, we aren't able to see the dependent details here. One, though we have added. So, okay, again we'll add. However, some security issues. That's okay. We'll create a new. So, Manshu, can you please help me the date again? So, the date, what date of birth we are given?
So yes,
10th of,
date 30 10
okay,
1995.
1985. Thanks, ma'am. It's optional.
Here it is showing 23 years. You want to scroll up a little bit? Do you think we gave the right date?
Hmm,
That was 94, right?
24.
94.
But still, don't worry, still is okay. Anyhow, we put the rule greater than equal to 24. It will pick, not a problem. It will pick that employee. It should be 24 and above. Yeah. But to show the exact result, we always should give 24.
Okay.
Show you 30,
19, 19,
19.
19. Oh, then this thing.
30. Yeah, 2 days difference. So which date we should give? 30. Do you have 31st in October?
Yeah, there is 31st this time. Oh,
Okay, this is also still okay. 29 days. 29 days. Okay, better we'll give more so that at least okay. Yeah, this is also fine. No worries. The employer should have more than, so dependent should have more than 24. That's the expectation. Okay. California postal code. Okay. We enroll this employee.
You need the zip code?
Sorry.
Do you need the zip
Plan.
code or no?
Mm-hmm. Mm, it's okay. But relationship we are given child only, right? In this. Yeah, that's fine. Still we have error. So how are you going to fix this error? What might be the issue? first thing, eligibility is not matching. We'll see. So employee as of today greater than 24, then why it is not allowing?
You think because you're saying child, or
Hmm.
then should we say different?
But relationship type we are given child. And second thing issue is here, child I have given. But why it is throwing an error here? Hmm, I got that point. So, Manisha, simply you got it. Why it's not allowing the child to enter into the plan? By the date, whatever we are giving this plan, right? By the date that employee not met 24 years of age, right? 4 days only we have given. So, in that case, we have to select 4 days additional means either 27th. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is the problem with this thing. Is when you're trying to create an independent and you're trying to go to this step, I don't know why it's not showing up.
Because
But
the margin have the duty to access the dependent details, existing dependent details. That's the reason. Okay, I'm going to add. And here, normally it will gives an option whom you want to enroll. Checkbox That's also not coming. Sorry, that it. Hmm. I'll do one thing. Hmm. So let's say the depend is more than 24. Okay, this is just a test one, no worries. More than 24. Yes, test. Let's try. I think there is some configuration issue. Okay, so simply and Manisha, actually the passive interval configuration is correct. Okay, but to test this employee, we should assign the plan. To test this config, we have to assign a plan to work. It's not happening. But no worries. At least I'll create some test data. So is that okay if we can carry out tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks much. We'll catch up.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Sure.